Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to our session today where we talk and discuss about the ZESCO electricity progressive tariffs, and also we start to look at the cost implication, understand what it means, understand how that translates into our use of energy from ZESCO. And this program has been sponsored and supported by North Voltage Engineering Zambian Limited, which is based in Kitwe and Lusaka, deals with the consultancy in renewable energy, also the supply, installation, maintenance, and repair of renewable energy products. To start with, as we are aware, as we know that the Energy Regulation Board approved the application that ZESCO made to have a multi-band electricity tariff that is progressive in nature. So what we have is 4 bands of energy costing: band 1, which is R1, band 2, R2, band 3, R3, and band 4, which is R4. The first band, which has a cost attributed to it of 0.35 Zambian kwacha per unit, covers the first 100 units that you use or that you buy. So when you buy electricity, or you buy energy, or you buy units, the first 100 units will cost 0.35. So ideally, the first 100 units approximately would cost around 35 Zambian kwacha. But any units that you buy or use above 100 units, for example, starting from the 100.1 up to 200 units, that will cost 1 Zambian kwacha per unit. Then any unit bought exceeding 200 units but less than and equal to 400 units, this is covered in band 3 or R3 of the residential tariffs and cost 2.42 Zambian kwacha per unit. Now, if a household consumes more than 400 units, it means the additional units above 400 unit cost 3.45 Zambian kwacha, 3.45 Zambian kwacha per unit. So one thing that we have to understand is that the tariffs in use today, the tariffs in use now, are progressive in nature. So it's like when we started grade 1, we went to grade 2, we went to grade 3, and we went to grade 4. Ideally, even what we learned at school started to get tough as we go higher. So within the bands for the new approved residential tariffs, they are progressive, which means if you use more than 100 units, but less than or equal to 200 units, you unlock a price higher than the first band. Equally, more than 200 units, but less than or equal to 400 units, you unlock another expensive, another higher band. Then if you consume more than 400 units, all the units above the 400th unit would cost 3.45. To put it in perspective, if we are to use the cost of energy in band 1, which we can use as a base. So in the last column where we have the percentage increase, so we use the base, which is the band R1. So if we move from R1 to R2, you have actually had an increase in the cost of your unit by 186%. If we move from band 1 to band 3, that is 591% of increase in how much you pay per unit. If we move from band 1 to band 4, it's actually 886% in terms of the increase. Okay, so these units, we understand and know we use them for lighting, we use them for appliances like the fridge, the deep freezer, the microwave, the cooker, the stove, lighting, pressing of iron. Of course, when you come at North Voltage Engineering, we also have a solution that can actually help you with the lighting and also the charging of the phone. This unit actually comes with 4 lights. If you have got more than 4 rooms, you can actually buy more than 1. Each of the lights have got a cable which is up to 7 meters. They are interconnected. You can connect them from one to another, so you can loop the entire perimeter that they can cover about 28 meters, which is enough for most of the standard houses. So when you come to us in Lusaka or in Kitwe, you can actually buy at 3,850 for cash, or you can also do a pay as you go, which is 396 Zambian kwacha for 12 months, and this is yours and you can actually move away. But then we would want to also look at the entire spectrum, because these units are progressive. So within the program, today we deal with part 1. We will deal with part 2, part 3, and part 4. So we will look at the different scenarios from 100 to 500 units, and also from 600 to 1,000 units. What is the cost implication? How can you save on the energy? How can you decide to invest in the solar system? Today, it's actually optimal for you to invest what you'd actually pay in the future, looking at the bands for about 5 years. That is enough for you to have a tangible solar system that can actually save you well. But also, this investment creates value such that the system pay back what you have spent within 3.5 years, and some of it will actually look at it and dive in. But of course, we do consultancy and try to explain in details of some of these things. So for part 1, basically, we have introduced the progressive tariff. What it means you pay more when you use more. Then we look at the scenarios. What are the scenarios that will be there, and how can you invest into a tangible, optimal solar PV system if you consume any of those units from 100 to about 1,000 units. From me, Dr. Enoch Mulenga, and the entire team at North Voltage Engineering, we thank you and hope to see you again on this channel as we look at part 2, part 3, and part 4 of this series. Thank you very much.